Hey, everyone. I just was before I even started recording. I'm like, I gotta fix my hair, man. I'm not a perfectionist, but I do like to look good. Not for anybody but myself. Just it's a part of our well, for me, my self-image. You know, how do I see myself? How do I want to project myself out to others? You know. It's a beautiful night. So I figure I would go on a little stroll. Hey, there's my buddy Sean. What do you do when you're online? Can you actually hold yourself accountable for what you do? And who you talk to and why you talk to them? You know? Why do you follow this person, that person? Well, something in you likes either something of them. You know, we all, I've noticed, it's what they can get out of you. Some of them just want to take from others. You know, it's not a bad thing, but you got to give. You got to give just as much when you take. You got to give back, always. If you don't give back, it's like things don't come into your... They don't come to you. They don't flow like the current. Like right here. You know, the stream. How it just flows. So, I'm just gonna keep walking. You guys don't really need to see my face all the time. To really talk to somebody, you just need to listen to yourself. Letting the words flow. I don't know about you, but I have a hard time having a conversation sometimes with flow. That's always going to be a work in progress, just to let you know. I don't think I'll ever be perfect at it. Even if I did a speech, I'd probably screw the speech up one way or another. I mean, I would have to really study my script to get it right. But we seem to touch people's hearts more so when we don't have a script, but when it flows freely, and there's no wrong feeling you get. Look at my hair. I look like I get drenched. You know, I'm 40 years old. Started this journey back in 2018. And I've fallen off the wagon so many times, guys. So many freaking times that, you know, working on skill building and then mindset, working on relationships, working on why do certain systems, how they work, how, you know, how, you're being tracked. You are being tracked. You know, and honestly, I'd rather be tracked in some way, because then it shows my accountability. So what? Okay, I'm going to tell you this. I've been on this person's page, that person's page. Why? They give me value in some way, or they're teaching me something, a new skill that can help me get to my next level. I hope this is making sense to you guys. If not, you know, maybe you need to hear it, maybe you don't. Best messages come when you let it flow. Like, I'll have an ideal in my head when I'm taking a shower, especially a cold shower. It really, I don't know, something about the cold water just releases something in the brain and some of my ideals. But when I get out of that shower and I need to write it down, the thoughts are like gone, and I don't like that feeling, because it's like, man, I know that would have been a great content, because I could have said it. I said it so clearly in my head, but when I wanted to write it on paper, so it's like, okay, sis, well, what are you gonna do? How can you make it a little bit simpler and easier for yourself? I should do more podcasts. That would be an ideal, because a podcast, you're just talking. And then you can talk about any kind of subject, and even any person that comes into the podcast, they can ask questions, be themselves, so on and so forth, depending, and then it's more monitored, The object is, too, you want to be around people that are going to help you grow, not bring you down. They're about growth in every part of life. So you got to be really freaking truthful, It's like, you want to make money. It's not really hard to make money online. It really isn't. A lot of it's our belief systems. And then, because I sent people money before through PayPal. That's making money. Is this clicking? Anybody getting the gist of what I'm trying to say? It's making money. Not residual, obviously, if it's only once in a while, but when somebody asks you, have you ever made any money? Yes. Some was just given to me out of the donating. What else? But that hasn't happened much for me, just, I'm getting used to talking with these teeth, and it's just a little bit complicated sometimes, guys. So please bear with me. I've been a little bit more lenient these days. Only sharing to my friends some of my posts, my creation, which is good. Not everybody needs to see my content. They got to earn that privilege. You know what I mean? But when it comes to promoting others, I have it public. Why? Because that's something I do. I love to promote small businesses, people that are entrepreneurs, network marketers, any field, even Forex, depends on the person. Because not every Forex person you want to work with. Just to let you know, some of them are very sneaky, and they, for my experience, just want your money. And if somebody ever makes you feel like you're just a number, just get away from them. And just like a coach said, to get away from the ones that complain and they're never happy. Just, being happy in the present moment. It's, oh, I got this, I got things too, and I got things going on in my life that I don't like, but I look at the brighter side. If I let it beat me up, I would end up, I never blamed anybody else. I used to self-inflict and hurt myself. I don't know if you knew that about me, but I did. I used to self-injury. I still have scars. Is that sexy? But it's not a life sentence. Just some people, but you're not alone. I've been called so many things, saying I was going to be an alcoholic. because my father was, right? And you know what I told the doctor, I go like this, I'm like, that is a lie. Because we choose our past. Nobody defines where our path goes, only we do. You can't blame it on your mom, your dad. When you get a certain age, I mean, yeah, your parents play a role, yes. But we have a choice. We have a choice in unlearning the crap that we were taught when we were kids and learning a different way. And accepting ourselves. The good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. Man. This camera kind of, you know, it's how if you read Psycho-Cybernetics, which is a must read, you can get a facelift and still feel ugly. Just saying. If you don't just love yourself as who you are, because this is just a shell. All you guys are looking at is a shell. So what's in here? And in here. And the thought, you can make magical things happen with a thought. You just got to put yourself in the right place at the right time. And it's weird. You do run into people that you wouldn't expect ever to run into. And you're going to have lots of challenges. And you're going to meet a lot of different people of race, color, gender in this field, this line of work. If you don't like people, though, and you don't like being around a crowd, I get that. Well, then you're going to have your teammates or somebody that is, and have one friend that you can trust, or some friends that you can trust to help you run your business, to help bring in leads, to help so that you don't have to do all that legwork. Because I know it sounds like awkward on that aspect, but not everybody's going to get along. Not everybody's going to like what you have to offer. And it's okay. It's okay. You'll be okay.